Good evening. This is BelGeode, and we are back with some Microsoft Flight Simulator X Steam Edition. Alright, so the first thing you will notice is that this is not our L-39 Albatross. Why, Bell? Why is it not our L-39 Albatross, you may be asking? Well, the answer is pretty clear. I'm doing something slightly different today. This is the Chance Vought F4U Corsair, which is a legend from World War II and also in the Korean War. As far as our story goes, I left Allyanis back in Houston, Texas, where we had landed the last time, and I'm currently in Galveston, Texas, where the story is that we have a friend of ours who would like us to take this plane from Galveston to Houston. So we're going to fly this plane there, and then I'll meet up with Allie at the airport for the next leg of our journey, which is going to be going to Dallas. And we're actually going to be landing at KDAL, which is Dallas Love Airport, like one of the major hubs for Southwest Airlines. But I figured I'd take a little bit of time here to kind of show off the Corsair because it is my absolute favorite of the World War II era planes. So I got to show it a little bit of love here. And I figured a little bit of a side trip would be good for the series just to kind of break things up so that we're not always just flying from one location to another. You know, we can have like different planes in there from time to time. So expect to see more of this as the series goes on. Anyway, let's take a look at the Corsair. A little bit of information about the Corsair. It was built, of course, during World War II by Chance Vought Company, and it also got subcontracted out to be built by Goodyear, like the same people who make tires. So for a while, they were actually building the Corsair as well. It flew with the U.S. Navy as well as the Marine Corps. Probably most famous with the Marine Corps as the Black Sheep Squadron, but some of the squadrons that would eventually be like Tomcat squadrons down the road, for example, the Jolly Rogers, also got their start in the Corsair, and I think they flew other planes too at some point in time. But anyway, this plane has the record of having the largest possible engine placed in the nose. As you can see, the nose is freaking huge. This sucker has a Pratt& Whitney double wasp engine, which is like a 18-cylinder radial engine in there. So it was basically designed for power. I'm not sure if it could really outmaneuver any of the Japanese planes at the time, but it sure as hell could fly faster than most of them. Alright, so let's not waste any time. We've got to get from Galveston to Houston, so I'm going to go ahead and get started up here. Alright, this, by the way, is made by the Aircraft Factory. I will have a link to it below. You might also see an annotation pop up. I do not know how to do the cold start, so we're going to cheat a little bit here and do the little quick start. There we go. Listen to that engine. Oh my God. That is a sound you have not heard for ages. See, it's puffing out a little bit of black smoke there at the bottom. Really cool, really cool. This one is loaded for bear. We've got some rockets on the wingtips there. Obviously, we can't fire them in Microsoft Flight Simulator. But we can at least pretend that we're a badass. Alright, now at this airport there is no ATC, so I'm just going to basically be calling out what we're going to be doing. There's no airplanes here anyway, so I don't think there's anyone listening, but just to be on the safe side, we're going to call out anyway. Alright, let me click on all the lights. There we go. We even got some interior lighting here, and we'll also turn on the track IR real quick. This is going to be funky. I'm not used to the view of this in the track IR, but we'll see how well it works out. Might have to change my setup here. Alright, there we go. Now I can at least see what the hell I'm doing. Okay, so we want to open this up and check to see where we're taking off today. So we're going to tune the automated weather at Galveston.
Kilo, Golf, Lima. The Sierra, automated weather observation. 1952 Zulu. Wind 177 at 3. Visibility greater than 20 miles. Sky condition clear. Temperature 25 Celsius. Dew point 14 Celsius. Altimeter 3011. Kilo Golf Lima Sierra, automated weather observation. 1952 Zulu. Wind 177 at 3. Visibility greater than 20 miles. Sky condition clear.
Okay, so 177 at 3, so that means the wind is basically blowing to the south right now. Alright, let's see if we can select which runway we want for takeoff. 17 seems good enough, so we'll work with that one. And since there's no ATC, we're pretty much going to tell everybody what we're doing. So we're going to announce taxi. Kilo Golf Lima Sierra traffic, Navy 167 is taxiing to runway 17. That's pretty much all we have to do. Alright, now taxiing this thing is going to be a bit of a beast. Let me just say right now. When they were taxiing in real life, they would actually wiggle from one side to the other so they could actually see where the hell they were going. We, however, don't have the same limitations. We can just do this. And I did remember to fill up the tanks. Since Allie's not with me, I don't have my guardian angel there, making sure that I'm going to actually live through this flight. I believe this should be the runway that we want coming up ahead. Off to that side, we'll find out in a second here. Man, this place is like a ghost town. Holy crap. I should have put some GA traffic here. Now, being a tail dragger, not only do we have the differential braking, but we also have the rudder affixed with the tail wheel, so yeah, turning this sucker is going to be real interesting. I think this is our runway here. Yeah, that looks like it says 17. I'm going to do a little bit of aerobatics on the way to Houston while I'm at it. Wow, look at that Gulf. That is pretty. So yeah, Galveston is probably about as far south from Houston as you can get. Corpus Christi is a little bit further south, like close to the Mexico border. But this is like right along the coast here. Alright, baby, you might want to stop here. Hey, look at that. There's a yacht over there. Can I see that? Never seen that before. Okay, now I'm going to want to put the flaps down. Let's see. Real question is how many notches? Let's go with one notch for now. Let's see what 2 looks like. Yeah, 2 doesn't look too bad, because if I remember correctly, this runway is not extremely long. Alright, I'm going to go with the outside view here, just so I can line up, because turning this sucker around is going to get real fun. And since there's no one here but me, I'm going to go ahead and call for takeoff, but it's more of a declaration that I'm taking off and not actually a call for takeoff. Alright, baby. Yeah, I don't like this lineup here at all. I'm going to have to rotate around. Let's use all the real estate we can on runway 17 here. And it'll give you a chance to see more of that yacht as they're cruising up the intercoastal there. So yeah, this is a careful ballet of differential braking, rudder, and throttle. Okay, I think that should be it. Okay, I think I can work with this. It's probably straighten up in a second here. Alright, so we're going to call for, let's see, we want to announce that we are departing to the north, so number 6. Kilo Golf Lima Sierra traffic, Navy 167 taking off, runway 17, departure to the north. Okay. Let's make sure everything looks good. We'll do a quick run up. Listen to the wasp purr. Alright, we're looking good. Let's go. And of course we got to do a little bit of rudder trimming as we take off. Okay, tail wheel is up. This prop is really huge. This is like a 7-foot propeller here, diameter. Okay, I do believe we are up. Let's take a look from the outside before we pull the gear up. Looking good, looking good. Okay, gear up. Damn, that is some noisy landing gear. Flaps up. Go ahead and turn off the landing lights while we're at it. Telling you, this plane is a thing of beauty. Now I also have a portable GPS in here, so we'll just pop that up here. As you can see, our flight path is in the total opposite direction, so in order to get to that point, well, let's just do a little bit of aerobatics here, shall we? Looks like we're just shy of about 2,000, and there you can see Galveston where we just took off. Now this plane does have some decent speed. You can get pretty close to about 300 knots, if not a little bit faster. We're probably going to keep it between 250 and 270 as far as our cruising speed here. And we're not going to get much higher than about maybe 3,000. 2,000 should be fine, but if I'm going to do any kind of funky maneuvers, then I'm probably going to want to keep it around 3,000 here. Okay, we are almost lined up. There we go. We'll straighten up. Take a look at Galveston. Bye, Galveston. Looks like I had flaps out still. Alright, so while we pick up some speed here, I'm going to gain a little bit more altitude to about 3,000. I know I'm heading in the right direction, and it really shouldn't take me too long. According to Yield GPS, should take me about 13 minutes to get there, which is good because if I'm late, Allie's going to kill me. Looks like there's some kind of a turnpike or something down there. Interesting. Alright, let's do some fun stuff here. It's been a while since I've done any kind of aerobatics, so let me see if this sucker can do a loop. First, we're going to dive down, get a little bit of airspeed, and then we're going to pull up. Here we go. Come on, baby, you can do it. You can do it. There you go. Looking good, looking good. Oh, that is so sweet. We'll drop the throttle all the way, and we'll come back around. Let's watch our altitude here. 5,000, 4,000, 3,000. Looking good. Right about there. So there we go. That was a loop-de-loop. Now, if you want, we can also do that from the outside. See what this looks like. We'll dive for the deck in typical World War II fashion, and then we'll pull her all the way up. Oh, that is so sweet. That is so sweet. Over the top. And we'll drop power. coming back down. No danger of me blacking out here. And here we go. Give it some more power. Outstanding. People down there are probably like, what in the hell is that dude doing? That pilot's on crack. In case you haven't figured, everybody's on crack. Alright, so we'll go ahead and head to Houston. Looks like we've got about 10 minutes to get there, so this is going to be a nice short and sweet flight, but it'll at least give you an idea of what the Corsair is like. These things are still flying today. There are still a lot of privately owned Corsairs, and actually when I was doing my research to figure out what I could tell you for this video, I came across a couple of websites where people are actually still selling Corsairs. They used to use them for air racing in, I believe, Reno, if I'm not too mistaken. I don't know if they still do, but there's a lot of people that own them and keep them in tip-top condition, pretty much with the same coloring scheme that they had in World War II. So like what we're seeing right now, this is most likely a pretty good idea of what a replica Corsair would look like. Alright, what is our altitude? Ooh, about 2,400. Okay, so we're a little low. No problem. That'll give me a chance to do a snap roll here. Whee! Always rough coming out of that bottom end of it. I'll have to work on that. As we go on, I'll do more aerobatics and stuff like that in planes that are actually designed for aerobatics. Not that this can't do it, but obviously it's not optimized for aerobatics like, say, something like a Pitts biplane, which I do have, so you'll be seeing that a little bit later on here. Okay, I should probably tune one of the towers, I'm thinking here. Nearest airport list. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's contact Houston.
Cessna 816. Cessna 816.
Oh, come on.
Contact 2 miles south of Tango, Echo 09, 4,800. Cleared to the Bravo airspace.
That's nice. Houston departure, Navy 167. This type Corsair, 3 miles east of Kilo Sierra Papa X-ray 1700. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Navy 167. Houston departure. Squawk 4442.
I have no idea where I'm going to punch that in, but I'm going to squawk it anyway.
Cessna 816.
Squawk 4442, Navy 167.
Navy 167. Radar contact 3 miles northeast of Kilo Sierra Papa X-ray 2000. Cleared to the Bravo airspace.
Okay, so we're cleared.
Houston departure.
Oh, come on.
Niner 816 is type Cessna KIAH 2 miles east of Tango Echo 09, 4,900. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace. Cessna November 2 Niner 816. Houston departure. Squawk 2602.
Cleared through the Bravo airspace, Navy 167. Alright, now before this gets too ridiculous, I'm going to see if I can tune the airport.
Radar contact 3 miles east of Tango Echo 09, 4,800. Cleared to the Bravo airspace. Maintain own navigation.
There's a lot of
Cleared to the
airports.
Bravo airspace. Cessna 816. Cessna November 2 Niner 816.
There it is. Okay, so Houston Tower. Let's go ahead and switch the channel. We'll get off of this noisy-ass channel. Let's request a full stop, please. Houston Tower, Navy 167 is 23 miles southeast with Delta to land.
Navy 167, Houston Tower, make straight in, runway 33 right, altimeter 3011.
Alright, good deal. That's service with a smile right there. Fly straight in, runway 33 right, Navy 167. Okay, well, let me hit my procedures real quick before I overfly the airport. This sucker's pretty fast. 33 right. We got a VOR DME approach there. Yeah, we'll go with that. Why not? Enter. And we'll hit procedures again and activate. Oh, sweet. So yeah, it's just off to the left. This is perfect. This is perfect. Okay, let's take one more look outside. Such a beautiful plane. You should be seeing annotations with some basic facts about the Corsair, so that way you can read about it while you watch me fly this sucker. Okay, I still can't see the airport just yet, and with the nose this big, landing is going to get interesting, let me just say. I got this thing set to 10 miles out, so I'm going to zoom it in a touch. Put it at about 5 miles so I have an idea where I need to turn. The airport's got to be around there somewhere. We're at 3,000, so I should be able to see it by now. I'm going to come off of the throttle here. I'm hoping I don't have to go around because I can't gauge where the runway is. That would suck. I think that's it up ahead, though. Let me take a look from the outside, because usually I can see better from the outside. Yep, there it is. And it looks like I'm not quite lined up right. What runway am I landing on again? 33 right. Okay, got it. Alright, we are going to drop some more throttle here. It doesn't seem like I'm lined up, does it? Let me take another look outside. Yeah, that does seem a little bit odd to me. It doesn't look like I'm lined up at all. However, the GPS says I am. Not quite sure what's up with that.
Navy 167 cleared to land, runway 33 right.
Okay, you call it, boss. I'm gonna drop my gear. Clear to land, runway 33 right, Navy 167. I'm also gonna drop some flaps here. That's a very odd approach, although I will be honest with you, I've never done a VOR DME approach, so not quite sure what's up with that. But I am seeing some runways up ahead, so this is good. I'm assuming I want the one on the right. Drop some more flaps here. Okay, I think this is my runway right here. This looks like it, 33 right. Alright, I hope Allie's ready to go. It's pretty much, I'm just going to use the bathroom and maybe grab some water, and then it's time to roll. And beautiful downtown Houston again. We'll be seeing that on our way out. Now with this plane, I'm probably going to want to come in at a bit steeper angle because like I said, I have no idea where in the hell the runway is below me. Now that it is just about lined up, I'm going to straighten out here, give it a little bit more speed and drop the last notch of flaps. Make sure we're lined up. We're kind of sort of to the left. Start dropping a little power here, not too much because I don't want this sucker to stall. Even though the flaps go way down, I don't want to take any chances here. Now we're drifting. Yay. Lovely. Okay, incoming bounce. Just warn you, I suck when it comes to landing tail draggers. So I'm probably going to bounce a couple of times here. Alright, let's straighten her out. Come on, baby, straighten out. Oh, that's a bounce. Oh, that's two bounces. Third time's a charm. Love it.
Houston Tower, United 16901 is 8 miles southeast. Inbound ILS, runway 33 right, approach. United 16901, Houston Tower, fly straight in, runway 33 right, altimeter 3009er.
Okay, now that I'm down, let's go ahead and put the flaps back up.
Clear to land, runway 33 right. Follow the aircraft onto the runway.
Follow the aircraft on a runway. That would be me.
To land, runway 33 right. United 16901.
Now would be a good time to get the hell off the runway. Alright, baby. Let's move up. I'm thinking I'm going to veer off to the right here before that United plows into my ass. Now, where in the hell did Allie park that plane?
167, contact ground on 118.575.
Okay, will do. As soon as I stop this plane and make sure that it's not going to go anywhere. .575 for Navy 167. Alright, I'm going to take the plane to the gas tank. They can pick it up there, and then I'll set about finding Allie. So, we're going to request taxi to fueling. Houston ground, Navy 167, request taxi to fuel.
Navy 167, taxi to fuel.
Taxi to fuel, Navy 167. Okay, that'll at least give me an idea where I need to go. And not surprisingly, it's behind me. Should have figured. Oh, look at that. There's a KLM over there. That is awesome.
Runway 33, right via taxiway, Whiskey Bravo, Whiskey Foxtrot, Whiskey Alpha, Whiskey November. Contact tower on 135.15 when ready. Taxi 2 and hold short, runway 33, right via taxiway, Whiskey Bravo, Whiskey Foxtrot, Whiskey
I'm going to make a UE right here.
United 428.
Oh, okay. I know where I'm going. Yeah, I think Allie parked the plane in a hangar over in that direction. So yeah, I'm going the right way. And yeah, our plane is going to be in one of those hangars right there. So hopefully Allie will get her ready. In the meantime, I'm going to park this bad boy right about here and kill the engines. Alrighty, folks, I will be right back with Allyanis and our L-39 Albatross. And we are back. And as you can see, I've got Allyanis, and we are in the L-39 ready to go from Houston to Dallas. So what do you say, Allie? Are you ready?
I'm about as ready as I'm ever going to be, Bell.
Alright, good deal. Good deal. Okay, so let's go ahead and get her started up here, and while we do our startup, we'll also check in with the weather just to see if anything's changed since I landed with the Corsair. Alright, I should probably turn on some switches here. We got that. We got that. We got that. Turn this on. Should already have the flight plan loaded up. Let me just check real quick here. Yes, looks like it is. We're supposed to go to 14,000 feet this time around, so I will be doing that momentarily. Go ahead and slap the terrain on here. Actually, yeah, there we go. Now, since this DI switch has been a pain in my butt, I decided to set that ahead of time, so we don't even have to worry about that. But as far as everything else, let's go ahead and get that set up now. So oxygen on. Our fuel cutoff is already turned on, so we're good to go there. And we'll turn the lights on.
India, ready to taxi IFR. United 492, taxi to and hold short of runway 33, right via taxiway, Whiskey Bravo, Whiskey Foxtrot, Whiskey Alpha, Whiskey November. Contact tower on
And here they go again with all that whiskey. Jeez, it never ends.
Yep, you're absolutely right, Allyanis. There they go with all that whiskey again. Jeez. It's a bunch of drunks down here.
You think?
Alright, let me take this opportunity to switch everything around here.
There we go, we'll listen to the ATIS.
Thank you.
Zulu, wind calm. visibility greater than 20 miles. Sky conditions, few clouds at 5,500, ceiling 7,000, broken. Temperature 28, dew point 13. Altimeter 3007. ILS, runway 33 right and visual, runway 33 left in use. Landing and departing, runway 33 right and runway 33 left. VFR aircraft stay direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact US India. Houston Airport.
Okay, so it looks like we're going to be taking off on 33 right again. So let's go ahead and get her started. Alright, Allie, you know the drill. Go ahead and close your canopy.
Aye, aye, Captain. One canopy closing coming up.
Thank you much. And my turn. Okay, so we are pretty much set to go. Looks like maintenance went well, I hope.
They checked the fuel system and couldn't find any issues with it, but they did suggest that we take a look at the oxygen at some point in time soon.
Yeah, we'll worry about that when we get to like Oklahoma or someplace like that, but for now we should be good. Alright, let's go ahead and drop some flaps. There we go. And we are pretty much set with the exception of pressurization. Let's just make sure everything looks good. Yep, yep. Yep. Landing lights. Go ahead and turn those on. Okay, and let's go ahead and call to the tower. Houston ground, BelGeode 70 with India. Request taxi to the active north departure.
BelGeode 70, taxi to and hold short of runway 33, right using taxiway, Whiskey Kilo, Whiskey Alpha, Whiskey November. Contact tower on 135.15 when ready.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Ooh, only half the whiskey this
Taxi
time.
to and hold short of runway 33 right via taxiway Whiskey Kilo, Whiskey Alpha, Whiskey November, BelGeode 70. We're going to circumvent a lot of that whiskey and head this way instead.
Oh, but I thought you liked whiskey.
November Romeo, Whiskey Bravo, Whiskey Foxtrot, Whiskey Alpha, Whiskey November. Contact tower on 135.15 when ready. Taxi to and hold short runway 33 right via taxiway November Bravo, November Romeo, Whiskey Bravo, Whiskey Foxtrot, Whiskey Alpha, Whiskey November.
Wow, they really don't shut up, do they?
Yeah, I hear you, Allie. I am not going to miss that about this airport. Good grief. So many freaking taxiways. It's not even funny.
Landmark 3258 with Juliet, ready to taxi IFR. Landmark 3258.
Although I do hear Dallas is not much better.
Oh, lovely.
We'll find out soon. We're not going to DFW, Dallas-Fort Worth. Instead, we're going to Dallas Love Airport. Which, honestly, I think that's the better airport. It's got more of a charm to it. DFW is just big.
Landmark 3258.
Right here is good. Let's go ahead and get off this noisy channel and to the tower. Okay. Houston Tower, BelGeode 70 at runway 33 right. Ready for takeoff, north departure.
BelGeode 70, cleared for takeoff, runway 33 right, north departure. Approved.
Good deal. Cleared for takeoff, runway 33 right, BelGeode 70. Alright, Allie, how are you doing back there?
I'm fine, just watching planes.
Okay, I see we got a United behind us, and looks like there's a whole bunch of planes coming after them, so let's see if we can make this quick here. Anything to the left? Nope, I don't see anything coming in. Nothing left on the runway. Okay, we're good. See if I can line up real quick here before we take off. Ran out of power. Come on, baby. A little bit more, a little bit more. Okay, that should be it right about there. Okay, let's do our final checks. Flaps are down, everything's set. good to go. Okay, brakes on, throttles up. Bring her up over 100% N1. And we're out of here. While I'm at it, I'll pop up the GPS. Alrighty, Houston. Thanks for the week of fun. We are out. Peace. And thanks for all the whiskey.
Yeah.
Rotate.
Houston, Tower, United 4902, ready to go, runway 33, right, IFR, LaGuardia, United.
Okay, we are good.
Taxi into position
Gear up.
and hold. Position and hold, United 4902.
And flaps up. Okay, so let's take an outside look. Looking good, looking good.
Tower, United 1267, ready for IFR departure, runway 33, right.
Oh look, there's a British Airways.
Leaving my airspace, frequency change approved. United 1267, hold short, runway 33, right.
Houston departure, BelGeode 70, type experimental, 2 miles northwest of Houston, 1,400, request clearance of transition Bravo airspace.
BelGeode 70, Houston departure, squawk 1644.
Squawk 1644, BelGeode 70.
BelGeode 70, radar contact 2 miles northwest of Houston, 2,500. Cleared to the Bravo airspace, maintain on navigation.
Alright, sounds like a plan to me. I will do that. Cleared through the Bravo airspace, BelGeode 70. Okay, cool beans. Well, that was kind of painless.
Piper November 28720 is at 7,700, climbing 8,000. Piper November 28720, Houston, approach, roger, altimeter 3007. BelGeode 70, traffic is 6 o'clock, 4 miles at 800, Airbus
What?
A320, report them in sight.
I don't see no Airbus, especially not at 6 o'clock. That's like directly behind us.
Approach, Piper November
Allie, can you see them?
72, with you, 7,000.
I got nothing, Bill. I can't see anything back here.
United
Okay, then I'm going to report that we can't see them.
Roger, roger, altimeter 3007. United 492, turn right heading 080, climb and maintain 1000. BelGeode 70, traffic alert, 6 o'clock, less than 1 mile, 5,700.
What?
Airbus A320, report them in sight.
I can't see them.
4, turn left heading 250. Southwest
Bill,
4,
I can't even talk to them.
heading 220.
look off to the right.
BelGeode 70, don't have the traffic. I hope he can see me.
Heading 220.
He's gone now. He passed safely to the right, so we don't need to worry about him.
Departure, United 1267, climbing to
Well, we're going to turn here anyway.
1,000.
Southwest 1910, turn left heading 250. United 1267, Houston, departure, roger, altimeter 3007. United 1.
Well, I think they're at about 6,000, so we should be good because we are just below 8,000, so I don't think there's going to be a collision. We've got at least 2,000 feet of separation, so we should be
Right,
fine.
heading 100.
But that's just kind of weird, though. How in the hell are we supposed to see something that's at our 6 o'clock?
67.
We've got great visibility, but it ain't that great.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you on that one, but at least the moment is past and we're safe.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Heading 250, southwest 1910.
Wow, it looks like it is a pretty hot day today.
70, you're leaving my airspace. Radar service terminated. Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved.
Okay, time to change frequencies. Squawk 1200, frequency change approved, BelGeode 70. Houston Center, BelGeode 70 is type experimental, 9 miles north of Hooks, request flight following.
Bell Kilo 70, Houston Center, Squawk 3125.
Squawk 3125, BelGeode 70.
Bell Kilo 70, radar contact 9er miles southeast of 33 Tango Alpha, 12300, altimeter 3006, United 614, York 85 miles.
Oh, I hate when they cut me off like that.
Heading 140, descend and maintain flight level 230.
Well, you know, it sounds like they deliberately cut you off or something.
I'm pretty sure that was deliberate. They deliberately cut me off there.
Right. I'm sure ATC's got all day to just deliberately single you out.
It's that airline bias, that's what it is.
God, Bill, you're such a drama queen.
What? Copy, BelGeode 70. Almost forgot to acknowledge them there.
Uh-huh. See?
Not that they would have cared.
You are so hopeless.
Okay, so we are almost at 14,000. And once we get up there, I'll go ahead and level off a little bit. Still got a little bit icing on the windshield or the canopy, but I'm not going to worry too much about it right now. Okay, let's straighten her out. Can't wait to get to Dallas so I can have a lunch. Yay, that will be awesome.
Southwest 628 with you, flight level 340.
Southwest 628, Houston Center, roger.
Now I'm expecting this to be a pretty busy flight as far as air traffic control goes, because not only is Houston a busy place, but Dallas also has several airports in the area. So we're probably not even going to get a word in edgeways.
Oh, welcome to my world.
I think I have my mic volume and Allie's mic volume loud enough that we should be able to cut through the ATC. But just in case, I apologize if you can't hear us that well.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did you actually apologize for something?
Yes, I actually apologize. What, you've never heard me apologize before? Come on now.
Sweet baby Jesus, I need to write this in my diary. Dear diary, Bill was actually nice to someone.
Damn, you make it sound like I'm just this horrible individual. I'm not that bad, am I?
I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one, Bill.
Uh-huh. So in other news, apparently there was a royal baby born today in England, so happy birthday to the royal baby, whatever your name is. I don't really follow the news all that much, but since we saw British Airways back at Houston, I figure I'd make mention of that.
Bombardier 480, turn right heading 110, resume on navigation. Bombardier 704, turn right heading 030, resume on navigation.
Okay, so we've got about 9 minutes till GNL, which is actually the only waypoint that we've got between here and Dallas. It's kind of a long leg from the one waypoint to the other waypoint, but I felt that this was probably going to be the most efficient way to travel from Houston to Dallas, so that's why I kind of programmed it that way. Alright, Allie, how you feeling? You want to take this next leg here? At least until we get into the approach area?
Really, Bill, I'm surprised you even have to ask. Yes, of course I would like to fly the next leg.
Okay, well then it is all you. Alright, it is officially your plane. Go for it.
Yay! Well, I bet you can't guess what I want to do. A snap roll!
Okay. I'm not sure why you want to, but yeah, I guess so. You remember how to do it, right?
I'm a quick learner, Bill. You pitch up a little and then you roll the ailerons.
Okay, well, show me what you got. I'm not going to give you any instruction this time. Let's see if you can pull it off.
Oh, ye of little faith. Just watch. And here we go! Oh, I love that.
Not too shabby, not too shabby. Might as well do one the other way, too.
I was going to do it anyway, with or without you, but here we go. Whee! Uh-oh. Well, that's not too bad.
Pretty good, pretty good. With practice, you'll be as good as I am.
Oh, yes, great Jedi Master.
Landmark Niner 533. Traffic is 6 o'clock. 4 miles. 14,800. Experimental report them in sight.
Uh-oh, somebody's keeping an eye on us.
533, have the traffic.
There is an awful lot of traffic up here today.
Now, below 70. Traffic is 2 o'clock. 4 miles. 11,500. Cessna Caravan. Report them in sight.
Well, can you see him or not? I'm looking from the front and I don't see him.
Wait, which direction did they say they're in?
They did say 4 o'clock, so maybe they're on the other side. Of course, I don't know which way they're headed. You know what? I'm just going to tell them they're not in sight. Don't worry about it, Allie.
Yeah, I don't see anything this time, though. Sorry.
BelGeode 70, traffic not in sight. They're at 11,000 anyway, so they're like way below us.
Just so you're aware, there's definitely a plane above us and a little to the right now.
Now,
Yeah, I can see that one too. Oh, now what do they want?
133.3.
133.3 for BelGeode 70. Alright, I'll go ahead and tune them. You just keep us, actually see if you can pull us up to about 16,000. That should be good.
Aye, aye, mon Capitan.
Houston Center, Roger.
Thank you. Fort Worth Center, BelGeode 70 with you, 15,400.
BelGeode 70, Fort Worth Center, roger. Altimeter 3004. Cactus 564. Contact Fort Worth Center on 135.25. 135.25.
Is it okay if I'm, like, not right at 16,000?
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're like a little bit over or maybe a little bit under. That'll still be fine. As long as we're around 16,000, we should be good.
Okay, well, we're there right now, then.
Because it looks like we've got some clouds coming up ahead.
Contact Fort Worth Center on 127.15.
Those clouds look so pretty.
Yeah, you're right. They do look pretty.
0.4 Southwest 39er. Bombardier 704. Contact Fort Worth Center on 135.25. 135.25. Bombardier 704.
How's she handling? Is she feeling okay?
She feels fine, Bill. Feels like an airplane.
Alright, good deal. Well, we're going to swing out to the right, so I'm sure you know what to do to get us on course.
I know what to do, Bill. Just relax. See, it's a good thing you've got me here to show you how to do this stuff.
Nice turn.
Why, thank you.
You go, girl. Alright, so according to that, we've got about 78 nautical miles to go until we hit Dallas. So yeah, you can continue flying for a while, and when we get to about, I guess, 50 miles out from Dallas, I'll go ahead and take over.
So my takeaway from this is you still don't trust me enough to land plane for you, right?
I'll get you landing in no time, but it won't be this flight.
No, it's perfectly okay. I'm quite content to sit here and fly for a while. Besides, I know how you Scorpio control freaks are.
I am not a control freak. Gotta say, today is looking pretty good. It is Saturday. And those clouds just look really puffy.
Contact Fort Worth Center on 135.25.
135.25 for BelGeode 70. Fort Worth Center, BelGeode 70 with you.
BelGeode 70, Fort Worth Center, roger. Altimeter 3004.
Alright, Allie, I'll go ahead and take over from here, and you can relax. I might need you to help me program in our landing procedures and all that good stuff there, so stand by.
Yes, Master.
But as you, the viewing audience, can see, there's a whole bunch of concentric blue circles coming up ahead. That will be the Dallas airspace, and there are a lot of airports in that airspace, so it might get a wee bit on the crowded side before too long. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and start bringing us down, so I'm going to drop power a bit here. We'll drop it to about 50% throttle. And we're going to bring her down to about, I'm thinking about 10,000 should be fine. Maybe a little lower than that. We'll see how well this goes. Regional approach, BelGeode 70 with you, 9,500.
BelGeode 70, regional approach, roger, altimeter 3004.
Alright, Allie, keep an eye on our altitude. Don't let us go below 8,000. I'm going to go ahead and flip on the lights.
Are you kidding me? There's more traffic out there?
What the hell?
6,500, Hyper Archer, report them in sight.
I can't see anything. What are you talking about?
November 35488 is out of 1,500 for 2,300. Bombardier, November 35488, regional approach, roger, altimeter 3004.
BelGeode 70, don't have the traffic.
Hyper 040, traffic alert, 6 o'clock, less than 1 mile, 8,700. Experimental, report them in sight.
Yeah, I'm going to stay at this altitude.
040, have an experimental in sight.
Okay, well, I'm glad he does, because I sure as hell don't. Alright, we are getting close to that mark where I'm going to want to contact the tower. Starting to get a little bit worried that there's an awful lot of traffic around there. Okay, let's call for a full stop while we're bringing this plane down to about 4,000. Dallas Love Tower, BelGeode 70s, 20 miles south with Charlie to land.
BelGeode 70, Dallas Love Tower. Enter right, downwind, runway 13, right, altimeter 3003.
Sounds good to me. Enter right traffic, runway 13 right, BelGeode 70.
Dallas Love Airport information, Charlie 2136, Zulu, wind 173 at 6. Visibility 9er, sky conditions, ceiling 6,000, broken. Temperature 27, 2.13, altimeter 3002. ILS, runway 13, right, ILS, runway 13, left use. Landing and departing, runway 13, right, runway 13, left. VFR aircraft see direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Size controller on initial contact unit, Charlie. Down.
Okay, good deal. I probably should have done that before I contacted the tower, but be that as it may, we're still good. At least we have an idea as to what we're doing here. So yeah, we're going to bring this girl down to about 4,000 thereabouts. Let's take a look at downtown Dallas up ahead, and you can see all the myriad of airports on the GPS.
Suddenly I've got that 80s TV show theme in my head now.
So now our airport should be, I believe, off to the right of the downtown area. That might be it, just to the right of my tailplane. So we're going to need to pass the airport up, turn around, and then land. Seems legit. Alright, Allie, I hope you're ready.
Baby, I was born ready.
Good girl. Alright, so let's go ahead and put this back on. There's a bit of haze out there, some of that Texas heat. All our lights are on, so we should be good to go.
Contact regional departure on 125.2.
Okay, so we are now officially going downwind. Judging from our angle, we're probably going to end up flying past another airport just off to our left. I'm not too worried about that, but I do kind of want to get a better view of where I'm going, so let's switch to the outside view one more time here, and we'll stabilize about 3,000. Yep, I think I see the airport dead ahead. Wow, that's a lot of haze. That is wild. And of course it's going to affect our frame rates as well too. So be advised. Oh look, there's a stadium down there. I wonder if that's where the Cowboys play. Not a fan of the Dallas Cowboys, but I like seeing stadiums and stuff. That's pretty cool. Actually, I'm not much of a sports person, to be honest with you. I like the Steelers, but that's only because I live in Pittsburgh. But other than that, couldn't tell you much.
Runway 13 right. Follow the aircraft on final.
Okay, looks like we got our clearance, but we're still going a little too fast. Cleared to land, runway 13 right, BelGeode 70. Alright, thinking that I'm probably going to want to turn around in a moment here. I don't know why they gave us clearance already, because we're not even remotely in position to land. We still have to turn to the right here. Airport's back there somewhere. Okay, I'm thinking if I make this right turn here, this should help to reduce our speed as well. So let's go ahead and get that done. And once again, I apologize for the frame rate loss there. I wasn't expecting this haze to do a number on us, but hopefully we should be able to get in there without any issues. Alright, Allie. Hold on to your horses. Might as well drop the flaps and the gear while we're at it. Okay, can you see the airport yet, Allie?
Yeah, I see it dead ahead.
Alright, I think I see it too. Yep, there it is. Okay, we are good to go. So let's go ahead and give it a little bit of power. And we'll start bringing this bad girl home. Let's take a look from the outside real quick here. Alright, we're definitely a little high up, but that's okay. I think we can do this. Damn, who knew that haze was going to cause all this headache with the frames per second? Jeez, remind me never to use that again.
Dallas Love Tower, southwest 3856 miles, northwest inbound, ILS, runway 13 right approach. Southwest 38 Dallas Love Tower,
Bill,
runway
that's
13
like
right,
right
altimeter
behind
29,
us.
99er, southwest 38 cleared to land, runway 13 right, follows
What?
experimental
Oh
profile.
my god.
Yeah, about that.
Runway 13 right, southwest 38.
Good grief. What does it look like from underneath? We're still too high. Crap. Alright, hold on to your shorts, Sally. We're coming in.
You might want to do some of that fancy flying. They're catching up with us.
I'm gonna give it a little bit of power here.
Wait, is that a skyscraper below us?
Wow, this is probably going to be one of the wackier landings. I did not expect to see skyscrapers on the way down. But then, I guess this is Dallas.
Oh my god, they are still coming behind us. Belle, listen, I love you, and I know we don't always see eye to eye, but please do not crash us today.
No, we're not going to crash, Allie. Jeez.
Can I have that in writing, please?
Alright, here we go, here we go. Made it! Woo! Now, we still have that southwest on our ass, so we're going to want to take this as far down as we can and get the hell off the runway. So I'm going to turn the track IR off, because that's working against me right now. Okay, this looks like a good place to turn off.
Belle. He's about to land, Belle.
Dallas Love Tower, southwest 41, ready to go. Runway 13 right, IFR to top.
Southwest 38, go around. Bell below 70, contact ground
Whoops.
on 121.75. Southwest 41 cleared for takeoff. Runway 13 right, service wind 182.5.
Well, I guess we took a little bit longer than we should have to get off the runway, so Southwest has to go around. Sorry, Southwest.
Southwest 38,
Try not to hate us.
As far as I'm concerned, better them than us.
121.75 for BelGeode 70. Sorry, Southwest.
Remind me to get some whiskey when we go to the hotel.
All right, let's request taxi to parking here. Dallas Love Ground, BelGeode 70, taxi to parking.
BelGeode 70, taxi to General Aviation parking via taxiway Charlie 3, Charlie 2, Charlie, Delta, Delta 3.
Okay. Taxiing to General Aviation parking via taxiway Charlie 3, Charlie 2, Charlie, Delta, Delta 3, BelGeode 70. Whew. Wow. I am really glad that that haze dissipated like just before we touched down there. Because that was probably one of the crazier landings that I've done.
No kidding.
And I actually practiced this one, folks. Wow. Alright, well, let's go ahead and taxi here because we are just about done for the day. My stomach is rumbling. I need some food, and I'm thinking tonight is a steak night. Both in real life and in Flight Simulator. So let's go ahead and taxi over to our designated spot, and we will call this sucker done. It's not a bad looking airport, if I should say so myself, don't you think, Allie?
Okay, I admit, yeah, it's a pretty nice airport.
Yeah, not bad at all. Not bad. Okay, so this will be the last airport in Texas that we visit. Next stop is going to be Tulsa, Oklahoma. And then, like I said, after that, we're going to start heading back east by way of Little Rock, Arkansas, and various other places like that. So yeah, the journey continues, and we'll also add more planes in the adventure, just like we did this time around with the Corsair. So you may see actually multiple flights throughout the course of our adventure here. That having been said, I sincerely hope that you have enjoyed what you've seen. If you have, feel free to give a like. Don't forget to subscribe, that way you'll get notifications as to when I put these suckers online. Trying to stay on a steady schedule here and get these suckers up every Wednesday. That seems to be a good day for this sort of thing. I record them on Saturdays, so it gives me like half a week to get this stuff done here. So hopefully that works out. Alright, I see nothing coming this way. I see nothing coming that way. We're going to head to our parking spot. And that will be just about it for us today. So, thanks again for watching, and we will see you on the next flight. Ciao!
Bye-bye, imaginary people.